everyone celebrating their birthdays out there. This is one such a funky track. I'm only playing it because I need an excuse to really hype myself up and, wake everyone up. But it's quite a funky track, especially when it comes to events and birthdays, especially young butcha parties. You don't want to make it special. And there's so much out there, so much entertainment, whether it's your jumping castles or whatever. But now there's times have changed and people are going to things like photo booths. Now, when the first time I heard of it, I was like, what is a photo booth? I've seen that in films. But then that's why we have our Shaadi week, because especially during Shaadi, everyone is looking their best. And in case, the photographer doesn't take the right angle or doesn't capture the right pout and, the right selfie, that's why the photo booth comes in to take selfies. We've got Onkar from Starz Photo Booth. Onkar, thanks very much for joining us here on 63 Melson Road.
You're welcome. Thank you for having us today.
Was it a long journey? Where have you travelling from?
Travel from Derby this morning.
Oh, not too far at all.
Not too far, no, it's just down the road.
Have you been to our studios before?
No, it's the first time, driven past many times, but never actually stopped and been in, unfortunately.
As you can see, there's quite a bit of display going on, so you said it's going to be quite cozy.
Oh, yes, definitely going to be cozy in here, yes. There's quite a few exhibitors, so if you're passing by, please pop in and see us.
Yes, this is exactly what I have been telling them since I woke up this morning, is we're open all week from 10 in the morning. In fact, in a couple of minutes, you're just setting up the photo booth. Now, a lot of people might think, what is a photo booth, Onkar? You might as well explain. You're the best man to explain this.
Okay, basically, in a nutshell, think you go into your supermarket, you're going to get your passport picture done. So you go to a booth, you sit down, you're not allowed to smile, you have a plain background, and you look straight ahead, and you take a picture. Then basically, completely flip that. So I got a booth where you stand up, you smile, which is a must. And it's fun. You wear costumes, more than one person can go in there, and it just adds a fun factor. And as you said, take yourself selfies all day long, and it's brilliant. It's just so brilliant.
It's the new in. Whether it's that Ellen DeGeneres Hollywood selfie, or whether it's our Desi selfie with the pouting and the side angles, no matter what, or whether it's the kids, with their fancy dress or whatever it is.
Exactly, yes, exactly. So say we just bring a fun element to wherever we go.
So how does it work? I mean, people pick up the phone and phone you, and is it portable enough? I mean, how much space does one need? How long in advance do they need to book, or is that?
Booking wise, I mean, all they need to is go to my website, pick up the phone. I'll give you the details towards the end. And then basically, we'll just turn up. Need roughly around about 3 meters by 2 meters, fully transportable. Goes into the back of my car, completely flat packed down. And all I need is roughly about an hour and a quarter to set up, and then, we click away. It's fully automatic. I don't need to do anything. We just stand there with you and make sure that you take as many pictures as possible.
All right, so at the end, as I said, we'll be giving out people your contacts, and it's on the website as we speak. By the way, we've got a Shaadi directory for those of you missing out on this, and this interview will be played out, on the internet as well. But so let's say they pick up the phone and you quote them a price. And then they come and take photos, they have the prints. Do they pay for the prints separately? Is it all in one package? How does it work?
It's all in one package. Whoever hires me for their event, basically, the whole package includes the unlimited amount of pictures that's been taken all by their guests. So the guests don't take anything. The only time that we ever charge for prints is if we're ever doing a charity fundraiser. So people can come in and then pay to have their pictures taken. Then obviously all that's been donated towards the charity or the fundraising that's actually been taken. But towards weddings and parties, it's all included in the package.
So what sort of people do you cater for? I mean, is it just weddings and parties, or it could be?
We basically cater for everything. Obviously Shaadi week is this week, so we're concentrating on Shaadi.
Of course we are.
Then you can take that to Jago nights, because obviously everyone's dressed up for that.
For the Gidda.
Yeah, exactly, Gidda in there. There's Mendi nights, Lady Sangeet nights. We do birthdays, we do prom nights, we do gala dinners. The list is endless, as I say, charity fundraisers, and if you've got a function or you want to celebrate something, give us a call. I'm sure we'll be able to accommodate you in one way or another. So,
Onkar, is there a limit? Like, let's say, my birthday's coming up, and if I wanted I've got a party coming up, and I'd say, Onkar, I'd love to have your staff photo booths at my event. Are you there for an hour, 2 hours? Is there a time limit?
We're completely flexible. If you want us for a short period of time, we start from around about 2 hours. We have a 2-hour package, 3-hour package, and then we have the 4-hour plus package. And the 4-hour plus package is mainly, basically, we say 4 hours, but as I say, we'll cover the whole reception. So, weddings, they go on obviously longer than 4 hours, and we'll stay there right towards the end, and from the time that's actually been quoted. So we're pretty flexible on time, really, compared, because we understand how Asian weddings work these days, and not really run on time, do they? So we've all been there ourselves, so we're completely flexible.
Not only that, but when it comes to photo booths, and that's the new in thing at the moment, is the amount of guests Asian weddings have. Is by the time everyone has their rounds, you don't want the people to feel that they only have it for an hour or 2 hours. They want that flexibility, that customer service. So that's why I asked you that.
Yes, exactly. No, we're fully flexible. I mean, the last thing we want to do is someone hiring us and then say your time's up and we're leaving and there's a big queue. We've seen that happen in the past, and we thought, no, that's not right. So we advise the client to make sure, make sure you hire us for the right time possible, because it doesn't look good on them, and it doesn't look good on us especially. And obviously, that's what we're in for. We're here to please everybody.
That's great, and you've got a lot of, your portfolio of work on your website, which we'll give out at the end as well. But just out of curiosity, I mean, what would you say, Onkar, was your most exciting event, or one of the worst events? Look at that spectrum and tell me a bit about it.
Worst events are, I wouldn't say there has been any. They're all fun, I can't really say we've enjoyed every single one that we've actually been to, because people have such a brilliant time. It's, they walk in through the door and obviously they don't know that we're actually there. The person who hires us tends to keep us quiet because they want to give the surprise and the wow factor.
Yes.
And so when they say, wow, there's a photo booth there, and then, that's it. It just starts, the hats, the glasses, the wigs, the costumes, the lot, it's from beginning to end. It's just complete, non-stop fun, and I can't really pinpoint, one that we've had such a brilliant time, because I would, be lying to say they're all been brilliant, and they're all brilliant. I've not had a bad one yet, touch wood.
No, that's, it's just the amount of events, whether it's a corporate event, whether it's a Shaadi, whether it's a birthday, and I was just thinking whether there's one that's been, you would think, wow, this has just turned out. But photo booth is a photo booth, and there's no doubt that it's nothing but fun. And the amount of selfies, even my gran has had a go at selfies as well, and trying to post it on her Facebook, so people love it.
They do.
And I've just seen you set that up. So are people welcome to come and try out the photo booth today?
More than welcome. If you're passing by, just pop in. It's all set up and be ready for you to come in and just take a picture, take a try, and and see what it's all about. And hopefully, if you got an occasion coming up, then we can accommodate you, and you can be the talk of the party, thinking, wow, they had a photo booth, because everybody at the end of it is saying that was, not had a bad word yet. Even the people that have hired me, they're saying this is such a brilliant idea, and it just brings a brand new dimension to any event. So it's just brilliant. It gets people talking.
No, I'd agree with you, Uncle. When we were looking for people in the wedding industry, or the events industry, however you want to phrase it, we wanted to work with people who've not let down people in the past, because we've had some, nightmares. People have had some nightmares with some companies. So we were looking for people through referrals, people who recommend people. You got recommended to us, and that's why we had you as one of the best picks. And you're the only photo booth company that we've got for the whole Shaadi week, and we feel so privileged to have you, because you guys are so professional. And we've been in talks for a long time as well, and you turned up in time as well. I promised you a cup of tea, which we'll have, but you were setting up the photo booth as well, because we open the doors in 15 minutes? So anyone who's passing by, I want you to get here. The main question, Onkar, is, I've got to ask you this, how much do you charge?
Okay, as I say, we got different packages available. We start from 2 hours, and the 2-hour package is $295. We do a 3-hour package at $395, and we do a 4-hour plus package, basically covers the whole reception of 4+ hours at $495. There's a current online deal at the moment where we've got the 495 package for the price of 3, so you're getting that, saving yourself £100 at 395.
All right.
And just an added bonus, and if you wish to book us and you mentioned that you heard me on Sabras Radio, we'll discount 10% off the 2 and 3 hour hire as well for you.
I was just going to ask. I was going to say that you've got to give some sort of discount to our listeners.
Most definitely.
Because they're so supportive. Now, I'm not going to ask you too many questions because I want them to come and ask you themselves. But just in case they can't make it because you're only here for one day, let's give them how they can contact you. I mean, all your social networks and your website.
Yeah, they can contact me either by phone, which is 07940 436 575, or they can visit my website, which is www.starz, which is with a Z, S-T-A-R-Z, photobooth.co.uk. And I'm on Facebook as well, which is facebook.com, Starz Photobooth Derby.
When I tried to look for a Starz Photobooth, that is the only name that came up, so it shouldn't be that difficult. We've put your links up on there as well on our website, and I want us to, create madness out there. There's makeup artists coming up shortly, and even if they want to have, all their fancy makeup done and their hair done and come and take their photos and selfies and stuff, no problem. They can join us, and we can all join them. But, Onka, I just want to thank you so much for taking the time out to come here.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, it was just I really wanted to ask you, I was dying to ask you all these questions because like myself, a lot of people are new to the idea of Photobooth, but it adds so much to that event, because there's so much you can do apart from getting a DJ, which is brilliant. Even getting the right DJ sometimes is difficult. That's why we've got our own DJs as well as part of Shaadi Week. But I think you're the only entertainment factor out there that has that wow thing to it. So well done.
Thank you. Yeah, it's just one final thing. It's exactly, and it just brings a new dimension, and it just gets people talking, and it gives a lasting memory of the wedding or event that you've actually been to.
Exactly.
Normally at the end you get a box of laddus and away you go home. There's your thank you for coming. But this way you've got a picture, and it lasts forever. So you got a memory for a long time to come.
Especially when, with us Asians, we love to look the part, whether it's your wedding or someone else's. And, all the effort just to sit on the table sometimes you think, let's take some photos of ourselves, but the official photographer doesn't take your photos. That's where Starz Booth comes in. You're going to take your own photos with your own peeps.
Exactly.
Isn't it?
Exactly.
So, and that's exactly what we're going to be doing today, because all of us at Sabras are dressed up, and we're tired of using our iPhones. We're going to take full advantage of, this photo booth. But after I give you that cup of cha. But once again, thanks for joining, and can we have that phone number again, just in case people want to contact you?
Yes, 07940 436 575.
Alright, if you missed that, I've put that telephone number on our website on sabrasradio.com. That's Onka from Starz Booth. So the photo booth will be here up until 5 today, and the doors open officially in 10 minutes.
This feature is a commercial presentation on Sabras Radio.
And we're talking about Shaadi Week. How can we not have this one? So whether you come with your chudiyas or your lehengas or your saris, come and have a chat with Onka here, will you? And let's take some selfies. That selfie song, actually, I should play it in a couple of minutes. Shall we have that? By Diljit Dosanjh. She's in concert on the 16th of May. And good morning to you, you Tuesday lovers.